to another 15-minute workout, 15-minute Literacy Planet workout. I hope everyone's doing okay and is enjoying their week so far. I'm aware that it's summer holidays actually, so we're going to do a little bit of a short one and focus on something that perhaps some of you may not even have come across actually. So it's just a quick look at the community aspect of Literacy Planet and how you can sort of connect with other teachers and sort of share ideas and discuss your sort of work on the Literacy Planet Academy and that sort of thing. So it's just a little a very brief sort of look around that, and anyone that's sort of familiar with other sort of social media platforms will be sort of quite familiar with how this works and how the sort of the communications the path that sort of communications take. So yeah, quite interesting. I always think it's I obviously check in with teachers quite regularly. My colleagues do, and we deal with schools quite a lot. But I always find that when you have teachers that talk to other teachers, it's a lot. It could be a lot sort of more beneficial, sort of swapping ideas, discussing things, because you guys are actually down on you're in the front line, so you know what works and what doesn't work on a daily basis. Perhaps even more so than we do, sort of as your CSM. So you'll have things that you might have found on a day that really clicked and really worked, and you can share that in the community. Or you may be struggling with something, a few ideas, or getting sort of blocks on something, and to put some ideas out there. So yeah, just a bit of a sort of forum to chat with, really. So I'll have a quick look at that. Like I said, I won't talk for too long today because I know it's summer holidays. What we even doing working? This is crazy. But here we go. So let's have a quick look. So you'll be familiar with the home page. Here we are. This is what the page that you see when you log in. Excuse me. And to get to the Intrepid Academy, there we go. We just click on the resources page. That brings you down to here. You may be familiar with that. This is the resources, different things. I think we'll be doing different webinars on these 5 things here. But while you're there, you can always have a little peek through them. Trapezing worksheets, reading correlations, little storyverse activity packs, and that sort of thing, parent handouts. So they're useful resources to have a look through. But maybe I'll do a little 15-minute webinar on that one day. But for the purpose of today's webinar, let's have a look. We're just looking at the Intrepid Academy here. So there you go. You can join onto here like so. It's an excellent resource. If you haven't used it before, it's a fantastic resource. It also, I believe, so I'm just going to sign out of there so we can start from the beginning. I believe it kind of can count towards some sort of professional development points as well in some cases. So definitely worth having a look at. So the Intrepid Academy itself is just like a sort of a page where we've designed and developed courses that just cover various aspects of the platform. So you can do assignment management, how to use custom word lists, you can do group reporting. So elements of the platform that you may be using on a day-to-day basis, that you may be stuck on, or you may be sort of you want a bit more information on, like maybe you want to do about managing students. You can roll onto the course. There's a sort of passage and a paragraph and a few things around the subject of managing students in this case. And then there'll be a few questions at the end, and you can work through these as you will. They're all completely free, all part of your subscription. So really, really good things to do actually. So there are those. But within the Intrepid Academy, we have. Let me log in. You'll have to sign up in the first instance, but as I'm signed up, I shall log in. There we go. Here we are. So then, like I say, if you're familiar with a lot of these similar sort of platforms, sort of social media platforms, you'll recognize this. You have to build your profile. I haven't done that. I don't actually look like that. I'm not that good looking. But yeah, you have to develop your profile. You can put a little bit about yourself, and you can say which schools you work in. You put as little or as much as you want to in that. That's kind of completely a personal preference, really. You can look down here, little courses that are made for me, things that I've started, gives you my little track record on how I'm getting on with the various courses that I've completed. There we go. Here's my little what do you call it? My record of the courses so far, how much time I've spent on it. Not done brilliantly on the certificates. And up here, you'll find the community tab just here. And this is where you can make friends, join polls, mentions, create groups. You can do it again. Some people, this really works for some people because they enjoy that kind of they enjoy chatting to peers and swapping ideas and things like that. So this is just basically a forum where you are able to do that. So you can search for any other posts that you may have missed up on here. Here's my profile here. You can start to tap in messages here. Let's just have a little look. Hi, I'm wrong. Hope you are enjoying the webinar. There you go. And I share that. Boom. There we go. So then that's out there. My followers and friends can see that, and we can respond to that, and you can start just building up a little bit of a sort of friendship base and sort of building that community out and becoming part of the community. It's something that we're developing and working on. So obviously these things have a sort of tendency to sort of develop over a sort of year or so, and more things will come in, more and more ideas will sort of be posted on there, will come from this. So it's something that we envision sort of rollerballing, and I think it'll be we hope it'll be a real benefit to teachers and anyone that's using the platform, really. Just a good idea for sort of switching ideas around and sort of bringing in great ideas. And as such, we keep our eyes on these as well. We can learn as well, so we're part of this thing. So we're always interested to hear what your teachers are having, what you're doing, what's going on, if there's things are working, if anyone's unhappy with anything. It's just yet another place where we can all sort of meet and get our heads together and solve whatever problems arise, really. So yeah, there it is. That's it, short but sweet, but that is basically the Intrepica community, part of the Intrepica Academy. I think it's a really useful thing, and I highly recommend taking advantage of these things. These are all things that are completely free. That's it, short but sweet, but that is basically the Intrepica community.